Welcome to Football Manager 26. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's finally here. I've been getting my hands on the game. I've been playing my Newcastle United beta save and I'm here to show you all about it. We've got off to a decent start. Let's go through the game. Let's get my thoughts on the game and how I sort of think it compares to FM24. It certainly is a big learning curve. I think that's fair to say. But let's load up the game. And as you can tell, we're managing Newcastle United, a decent starting transfer budget. And thanks to Alexander Isak, once you sell those claws, you can get straight into making some rather big money signings. So let's head over to the portal. I've played the first Premier League game against Aston Villa. It finished 1-1. Morgan Rogers scoring, but not for Aston Villa for us. Signing Morgan Rogers. He's the only player we've signed so far. So decent start to the season, but here's the tactic that I've been playing. But before we get into the tactic, make sure if you're watching this video you hit the like button and you hit subscribe. It's really appreciated. The start of a new game cycle, really excited for it. So make sure you hit subscribe, have those notification bells on as well, and as I say, like the video for episode 2 coming out as well very soon. So here you can see the tactic that I've been running. It's a fairly simple 4-3-3 sort of shape in possession, 4-1-2-3 with Lewis Miley at the minute the holding midfielder. That would obviously be Sandro Tonali. He's currently injured, got injured in the pre-season friendly. Nicholas Voltemade also injured. But if we were to play the full strength team, it would look a little bit like this, with Lewis Miley going out, and then you got Sandro Tonali coming in. So it would look like that in the middle. I think that is a really good middle three. Lewis all starting out on the left with Botman, Schär and Trippier. Nick Pope in goal. Unsure whether to start Ramsdale. I know they're signing him in real life. I'm not a big fan. I don't think there's much between the two goalkeepers, so I just went with Nick Pope because he's actually my player. And then, as I say, it was either Josh Murphy. Harvey Barnes doesn't seem to be doing too well in this game. He doesn't have the attributes I want. So I bought in Morgan Rogers, probably because of the Lincoln connection. To be honest, I don't mind it. That dribbling, 17 dribbling is really good. Obviously that flair as well. You kind of want that. Something different, don't you? And he's already scored for me, so that will be a decent signing. Hopefully he can grow with the team as well a little bit. So that's the setup we're going for here with Newcastle. We're going to play one game in this episode. We've got the Liverpool match, I think is our next game coming up next in a week's time. So join me for that, and then following that game we'll go through some of my thoughts in general of Football Manager this year. So we're back, and it's the Liverpool game. No signings made between when we left you a week ago and the Liverpool game. This is the team we're going to be running. Voltemade back from injury, so I'll start him there. Pope in goal, Hall, Burn, Schär and Trippier, because Botman picked up an injury in training. So you got Lewis Miley, Bruno Guimaraes and Joelinton, Gordon, Voltemade and Rogers. The idea then is, when you look at these team instructions, we kind of like to build down this side. This kind of avenue of play here is quite nice. Rogers to either cut in or whip it in, and you've always got Lewis Hall here at the back just in case something trips through for him. So we'll see how that goes. That's the sort of plan. We'll see how it goes. Not entirely sure. We should change this to the right. Let's sort that out and see if that makes any sort of difference. Yeah, and let's get into the game. So let's go to the match. Not sure what that means. We'll go straight into it, and let's see how we get on against Liverpool. Obviously, tough match. In real life, this was it on a Monday night, I think? And it was shrouded in the Isak situation. Isak starts for Liverpool, so we'll see how he gets on against his former side. They bought Szoboszlai in for McAllister. Let's say our home form is important. Let's talk to the media. We're in good spirits, I suppose. So we have confidence. Let's go with that. Doing the media is a bit more fun this year. It probably doesn't make a huge difference to things, but why not? It's fun to do this year. They've got Vert starting as well. See if he has a better start to the season than he has in real life. St James's Park looking absolutely beautiful. The new Premier League license is incredible, isn't it? Really. There's Arne Slot, very bold as always. Me jacket and jeans. Ready for this match. Let's just skip to kick off and get underway. As you can tell, the graphics, it is a big improvement, isn't it? It really, really is. With the game underway, and let's see how we get on against Liverpool. Not expecting to win this at all, really, if we're honest. A draw would be great, but obviously you don't want 2 draws to start the season. That's not ideal. What I have realised is it was a mistake setting up this this manager with no license, because I'm currently managing Newcastle with no license, and I don't think the players particularly like that. So we'll see how that goes. As you can expect, Liverpool dominating possession. I'm going to go back. I think we'll go back to cautious and just kind of wait it out, wait for Liverpool to kind of settle, and then see how we get on against them. Interesting, isn't it? Newcastle not having a great start to the season in real life, I think, as we're recording this 14th. So hopefully the signing of Morgan Rogers and my great tactical management can do something. Again, riding our luck here, really. Not doing a huge amount, but it feels a bit too early to make any changes as such. This is brilliant, by the way, having this in the middle. I'm sure it happened in I can't remember what it was like in FM because I used a skin, but you can see the shapes that you want. You can see it. I really enjoy that. Alisson kicks it long then, and Fabian Schär wins that header, but it's straight to Ryan Gravenberch, who's coming forward now, plays it through to Isak. Will he score? No, it's behind by Schär. Again, Liverpool with a corner. They are literally dominating it. They are all over us in the first 10 minutes of this match. Rogers, can he do anything on his home debut, given the number 19 shirt? No, he can't. So straight back to Alisson. Liverpool playing it around the back, which is always ominous, isn't it, in Football Manager? Because you know it's a highlight, you know something's going to happen. And when you've not got the ball, it's always scary. Chiesa coming forward, and he's fouled by Joelinton. Yeah, that's a penalty. Yeah, thank you, Joelinton. Brilliant. Will it be overturned? Please, come on, VAR. Come on. Oh dear. Yeah. Right, Nick Pope, make yourself a hero. This isn't going to go well. Salah, I assume, taking the penalty. Here we go. Salah steps up. Yeah, slots it away. It's going to be a long match, isn't it? We're going to have to go for it a little bit more. Instead of the cautious mentality, we've got to go for it a little bit more. Let's slow the tempo down. Let's go a bit more direct. Using the gegenpress tactic, but adapted it a little bit for this match. Skip the replay because who wants to see us concede a goal? But yeah, Liverpool all over us, as you'd expect. This early point of the season, we're not doing too well. I think we're down, drew the first match, so we're not doing too well at the minute. Cleared away by Lewis Hall, but straight to Frimpong as well. We are not getting out of our area, are we, at all here? It's through to Salah. Here's 2. Isak, Verts. Oh, he's played it back. Oh, they're just... Oh dear, they're just passing it all around. They're around us, we've got nothing for them. Nothing against them, we've got nothing. Can't push back at all, really, can we? Andrew Robertson to deliver the corner, and it's headed away by Joelinton only as far as Salah. but blasted well wide. We're in the doldrums at the minute, boys. We really are in the doldrums at the minute. Not a lot happening. Liverpool 1.34 xg. Most of that coming from the penalty, obviously. But Morgan Rogers is not having a good game out wide. Neither is Bruno Guimaraes. But again, to be fair, we've not really had the ball for anyone to have a good game, and it just gets hoofed clear, which is probably a result of me going direct. But it'd be nice to actually play some football, if we're honest. Verts, what can he do? Oh, straight through to Isak. He's going to... he slots it wide. That was poor from Alexander Isak. But yeah, not a good game so far for our side for Newcastle. It's going to be a tough start to the season again. I think the biggest mistake I made here was starting with no license, of course. I think that was a mistake. I tried to make it realistic. I suppose realistically, if I took charge of Newcastle, this is what would happen. As that goes wide, Andy Robertson doesn't get to it, so it's out for a throw-in. I think we just got to bide our time and accept the inevitable. Can we get anything from this game? I don't think so. And it's deflected wide for a corner from Morgan Rogers, as it accurately says, scrambling to contain Liverpool at the moment. It's not happening, but we do have a bit of possession at the moment. Lewis Miley plays it out to Kieran Trippier, who finds Morgan Rogers, who finds Kieran Trippier again, back to Rogers. Nice little bit of play between the two. It's headed away by Van Dijk. Back to Trippier and Joel Linton, who conceded the penalty. Trippier on the edge of the box, goes for the spectacular, and it's well over the bar. But that was good play from us. We need more of that, but I don't know. Long shots in this game. From the few games I've played in FM this season, this year already, long shots don't seem to be it. I've not seen any going at the minute, but we'll see. Joe Linton to Morgan Rogers, who's fouled. That's got to be a foul. Kieran Trippier. This is in Trippier range, boys. This is Trippier's range, as Football Manager says. Oh, I thought that was going in. Hits the side netting. Half the ground thought it was in. I thought it was in as well. Fabian Schär so far, our man of the match. But Morgan Rogers, again, not having a great game, which is how it tends to be after he scores a goal and then he doesn't have a great game. But we'll see how it goes. If you have any tips, if you found any tactics so far that work in this new match engine, let me know. Man United taking the lead against Fulham. Patrick Dorgu in that game. Lewis Hall then picks it up in a bit of space, no one around him, slightly contained now though, tries to beat his man and does beat Mo Salah. It's just Lewis Hall out here. Morgan Rogers at the far post, well saved by Alisson, but that's more like it, like most of our play down this side, but occasionally getting Lewis Hall free on one side. That's what we're after. It was a good run by Lewis Hall as we head towards half time. One more highlight. Let's see if we can get an equaliser just before half time. That'd make it a bit easier, wouldn't it? Lewis Miley, who quite a lot of potential in this game, I think. So let's see how he develops. Voltemada probably going to come off around half time. He is only recommended to have 60 minutes of action. Can Johan Visser make the difference? I think he's going to be coming on. Alisson making it. A relatively simple save from Anthony Gordon, and that should be about it. Hopefully, let's hope it's it, because I don't want to go in 2-0 down. Going in 2-0 down will make this a much more difficult match. Frimpong out to Salah on the halfway line, back to Kanate. Can we just get to half time here, people? Just 1-0 down. That would be appreciated, to be honest. Let's not go in 2-0 down. That would make this a lot more difficult. Gravenberch out to Andy Robertson, who's got all the space and time. It's Chiesa stopped by Trippier, and that is half time. Not too bad, only 1-0. We've still got time to turn this around. We are in the match, but it is a deserved lead for Liverpool. I can't thrash my arms. That's the one thing. I know they remove shouts in this game. I want to thrash my arms and tell everyone I'm disappointed in them. go out there and give that. Let's invoke the three lions and go. We're not creative enough. We're not positive enough. Let's have a look at our tactics then. Is there anything we can change here? Team shape. Voltamado is only on a 6.3. Let's bring Visser on and see if he can do anything in this one. Anthony Gordon having a good game, but he is a bit tired. Let's see how he lasts. Shall we bring on Tonali? He's injured, but it said he could play 60 minutes. Let's leave it for now, and we'll see if anything happens. Is anyone else having a particularly bad game? Morgan Rogers, who's it suggest we can bring on for him? Harvey Barnes, Anthony Elanga. Let's bring on Anthony Elanga and see if he can make a difference as we go into the second half. So 2 changes for us, and let's see if we can do anything in this second half. I doubt not. Liverpool are obviously very good in this game, playing their 4-2-3-1. Salah has the ball then out to Szoboszlai and Wirtz as he comes past into the final third, but Lewis Miley's there to intercept it. I've been relatively impressed with him in the 2 games he's played, not put a foot wrong really. Visser with the number 9 shirt to Joelinton. Can Joelinton see Lewis Hall? He can. Lewis Hall, he's flashed it straight across the goal, and it's over the bar from Miley, taking a deflection. That was a good bit of play though from Lewis Hall. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. We need more of that sort of thing. And we're building into this game. We are building into this game. I'm going to open up the tactics here. And let's open up these instructions. Let's turn the tempo back on. Let's go a bit wider. And I think we'll keep it like that. We'll play for some set pieces as well. Anthony Elanga. Silky skills. Bruno Guimaraes. Anthony Gordon hits it, takes the deflection, back out to Lewis Miley. Lewis Hall gives the ball away to Jeremy Frimpong. It's been disappointing in real life, but starts for Liverpool today. Can we get something? We're 2/3 of the way into the match. This doesn't look great. It's a corner for Liverpool and Andy Robertson to whip it in. Dan Burn with his massive head heads it away. Back to Robertson and did that hit the bar? It looked like it hit the bar, but it's another corner to Liverpool. Their 9th of the match. Jesus, we are not in this match. We are not in this match at all at the minute. Do we make some more substitutions? Anthony Gordon's tired and he's not having a good game at the minute. So let's have a look. Who can we bring on for Gordon? Jacob Ramsey is suggested. We have brought Morgan Rogers off, or Harvey Barnes. Do we bring on Jacob? I think we bring on Jacob Ramsey for his debut for Newcastle. We didn't play him in the previous game against Aston Villa, so let's bring him on. We've still got 2 subs left. Let's see if we can get anything from this game. A bit of a smash and grab, hopefully, but it's not looking good. It's out to Salah on the halfway line. Gravenberch, Salah, Kanate in that little triangle there. They're playing it around. They're playing it around one of my players there, 41, which is Jacob Ramsey, and it's a good save from Nick Pope to deny Alexander Isak. So let's see if we can do anything. Let's see, it was offside anyway. Nick Pope to take this. Some of the hairdos I think could do with a bit of improvement, but Jacob Ramsey's headed it through to Visser, who skied it. That was a brilliant chance. Come on Newcastle, let's do something interesting. It's incredible, isn't it, in Football Manager, how you can sort of feel like you want to get the shirt. I want a Newcastle shirt now. Up the Toon Army. Nick Pope's having a good game with a 7.5. But let's see if we can do anything. We've got 15 minutes left of this match. And let's go attacking. We've kind of got to now. It's all or nothing. Let's see if we can get anything. Lewis Hall with a throw-in at the right end of the pitch for us. It's out to Lewis Miley. He plays it all the way back to Dan Burn. Out to Fabian Schär and Joelinton. Lewis Miley are about the 1/3 of the way into Liverpool's half, but he's given it away, and Isak has played it through to Wirtz. Wirtz is one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's a great save from Nick Pope. He is keeping us in this match, but it's Szoboszlai with the corner kick headed away from danger for now. Fabian Wirtz picks it up back to Mo Salah. Gravenberch through to Salah, and it's out of play. We have got 12 minutes to kind of rescue something here, so I think we go much more direct and out of possession. What do we do here? We've got the high press. Step up more. I think that's what we've got to do for now. Let's do that, and let's see if we can just nip a goal. That's all we need. We need one goal to get a point. I think this is very unjust. We've been very defensively sorry. Liverpool have probably been the better side, but only scoring through that penalty, you would say a defeat would be unfair. So let's see if we can get something from this game. Elanga, but he's robbed of possession. It's out for a throw, and we've got 10 minutes left of the game plus added time. The game is starting to even out a bit. We've had the same amount of shots, roughly speaking, but Frimpong with a throw in a dangerous area for Liverpool. What can they do? Visser not having a good game either. To be fair, neither is Elanga. None of our players having a particularly great game. Joe Linton clears that away from danger for now. It's back off Salah, and Joe Linton picks it back up. The referee's probably got in the way there. Away from danger from Jacob Ramsey for now. Let's make one more substitution, I think. We're going to risk it. Let's bring on Tonali for Miley. Miley's not done anything wrong really, but let's bring him on, and then let's bring on Livramento for Hall, and let's see if he can bring anything different to the attack, to the game. But he might be too little too late as Cody Gakpo's through. It's hit the bar. How has that not gone in? Lewis Hall clears it away from danger. Salah picks it up and tries to recycle it back to Gravenberch. Back into the area. Shah heads it away. Szoboszlai with the ball at the moment, seeing what they can do. Frimpong in the middle of the park. It's through to Gravenberch. Isak, Jacob Ramsey again there to head it away. And here's Anthony Elanga. Can he find Visser? Not at the minute, but he can find the touchline, and it's out for a throw in. 5 minutes of this game to go. Feels like the games take a bit longer in FM these days. We've been here for a while. So we're into added time. Always pressure Szoboszlai. Will Livramento do anything? It's out to Visser. Gravenberch heads it away, but that was offside. I don't think we're going to get anything from this game now, and that feels very, very harsh. It does feel harsh, but yeah, unless we can get something in the dying moments of the game, I think that's all sorted. I think we're done and dusted. We tried against Liverpool, and it's a valiant defeat. It is valiant, and it's only concede to a Salah penalty is not bad, but that is it. We have lost to Liverpool as expected, to be honest. Not good enough. So what do I make of Football Manager this year? Well, it certainly is a big adaptation. It's a huge change, isn't it, for the franchise? But I think, I don't want to say we've waited 2 years for big stepping stones, but the foundation's there for FM27 to be even better, FM28 to be incredible. But in terms of the game itself, it's brilliant. It is still I'm still in that getting used to it phase, as I think we all are, and we all probably will be for quite some time. But it certainly is a huge improvement on FM24. I'm going to have a lot of fun getting the hours in on this game, and let's see how far we can get with Newcastle United in the beta before we start our other saves this year. It's certainly good to have a team that we're kind of getting used to it, and then hopefully by the time the full game is released, we'll all be sorted, we'll all be ready, we'll all be used to it, and we can get stuck in once the beta is done and dusted. But that is it for this video on the Tacticali YouTube channel. I'll see you soon for another episode of our Newcastle United save in Football Manager.